It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Chargers and the Texans under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher.
Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Taken at the 19. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Chargers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike, the opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the back.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And now it's 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Dobbins. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Slot man in motion left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. The Chargers out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's complete to Diggs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down for Houston.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. 2nd down and 3. Now, Stroud. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Throwing is Stroud. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Stroud to throw.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On play action now, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing, Herbert. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now, Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Herbert again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. This throw taken in by Hurst. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. He will let this go deep downfield for Dell. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the last of our 3 games on this Wild Card Sunday. Again, 1 more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up an exhilarating 3 days of Super Wild Card Weekend. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. And they got it, as the victory there caps off a 12-5 regular season.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 1 team advances. 1 team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Herbert now on first down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up. On play action, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Throwing now is Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, here's Sim. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, what a throw, slinging it across his body and complete. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Give, running right. It is Mixon. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. They face 2nd down and 7. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
He connects with Disley.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. No play fake. Herbert. He's going to keep it himself. And he's into the end zone. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Back to throw, Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. One quarter remains here in this AFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now a toss play with Mixon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll try and run with Mixon.
offense.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 2 scores. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll try to run for it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Texans offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. It's to the sideline, pulled in by Diggs.
Holding offense.
That's on the veteran Shaq Mason. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's good for 11 and a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. The defense can make as many stops as they want. Like, this game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
We're about ready now for the punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Stroud to throw. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 2nd down, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll run. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. To throw is Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will score. Game on. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for two. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a two-possession game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get away. They track him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. On play action, Stroud. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And the defense has it. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A wide open receiver, it's Diggs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Here's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Good running inside the 25. Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Texans. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner. They will advance in these playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.